Alrighty, welcome everybody to another episode of Senior Spotlight. Today we are going to be interviewing Prince and Clay. We're going to be starting off with Prince. Prince, how you doing today?
Good.
What is your favorite part about basketball?
Oops.
The hoops?
Yes.
That's fun. You like shooting them? You ever dunked? You look like a dunker.
Dunker.
Yeah. Alrighty. Who do you like to play basketball with?
Joshua.
Joshua. And who is Joshua? Is Joshua your brother?
Yes.
That's a fun little family bonding thing you can do there. What is your favorite TV show?
Like a show.
The regular show?
Yes.
That is a really good one. I love watching that. What are you going to do after graduation?
Play sports.
Play sports? Perfect. What sports you planning on playing?
Baseball.
Play baseball? It's a pretty cool sport to play. Who in your family has helped you throughout your high school experience?
Your mom or your dad or Joshua?
Joshua.
Joshua?
Yeah.
That's cool that he helps you out there. What is your favorite part about high school?
High school's fun.
It was fun. That's a really good part too. I like that. You know, it feels like it just came by too fast. You know.
Mm-hmm.
How have you seen Prince grow over the years?
I have seen Prince grow in so many ways. The biggest thing, which I think is really cool that we got to see in his interview, is how much he talks. Prince has always just been really quiet, and he has such a beautiful smile that people often are like, oh, he's just smiling, we're good to go. But he talks a fair amount. And Prince, I've seen you grow so much in terms of talking to other people, and he speaks up for himself a lot more, which is awesome to see.
That is a really nice thing, because I remember going to elementary school with Prince, and he wouldn't really talk at all there. So
yeah, he's come into his own for sure. And he started dancing this semester.
School.
Bang. Started dancing. That is a big deal.
Big deal.
What has it been like working with him?
Prince is, simply put, he's a king. Like, he's just so happy and so full of joy and so full of love. And myself and all of his other teachers, if we're having a bad day, all we need is to just step in front of Prince and let him smile. And it usually solves most problems. It's been so sweet to work with Prince. He's such a hard worker, but he's just so kind overall that he makes everything more fun and more enjoyable.
What's the thing that stands out the most about Prince?
Probably, I know I've mentioned it quite a few times, but probably his smile. He wears a shield at school instead of a mask for multiple reasons, but mainly so we can see his smile, because it is that big of a day brighter.
It's one of those contagious ones.
Yeah.
And then for our final question for you, Ms. Provenzano, how has he influenced your life?
Prince, in so many ways, along with all the other students, but specifically with Prince, he's just shown me a whole new way to express joy and just live life. Like, Prince is so happy and so always ready to roll and ready. This year he started dancing to Michael Jackson, and I've seen this whole new side of him, and it's so fun. He's just taught me to continue to just be myself unapologetically. So he does a really good job at that. So I'm quite thankful for him for that. We've thought about failing him so he can't leave, but we're not allowed to do that. He does. It's cool.
Well, already that concludes all of the questions I have for you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Prince. You did awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Provenzano, too.
Okay.
Clay, how are you doing today?
Good.
Doing good? It's always good to hear. What's your favorite movie?
Mr. Versus Machine.
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Yes.
Alrighty, Clay. Who is your favorite character?
Raya.
Ryan.
What's your favorite season of the year? Like summer, spring, winter?
Summer.
And why is that?
Pool.
You get to go to the pool. You like the slide.
Yes.
Slides are always fun. Alrighty, what is your favorite part of school?
Theater.
Yeah.
Who has helped you the most in your graduation? Throughout school?
It's camp.
What are you going to do after graduation?
The transition program.
That's the problem.
Okay.
Good job, Clay.
Alrighty, so for the both of you, how have you seen Clay grow up over the years?
So he's just, he's always been this kid who's, even though he has a hard time communicating, is really charismatic, and he would always have the teachers be like, he's so cute, and that usually means that he gets away with murder. But I've always appreciated how much in all the schools he's been in, everyone's been so welcoming and willing to help him, and he's just an easy kid most of the time. Loves movies, loves music, so there's a lot of amazing things that we can bond with him on.
Anything you would like to add, Ms. Provenzano?
Well, he's super tall now. He's always been pretty tall, but he's even taller. But in terms of his growth with Clay, I've seen a lot more interaction with peers. And he, like in theater, it's always been harder for him to sit still for a long amount of time. But lately, we find him a comfy chair and he's set and he's good to go. And he watches his friends perform, which is huge to watch him supporting his friends like that. He's always been really supportive, but he's definitely become even more charismatic than he was before.
Alrighty. So what has it been like working/living with Clay?
Especially the last few years, he takes out the trash, he does his laundry, he does the dishes without anybody asking him. He's just on it, and I'm so appreciative of that because, especially with COVID and everything, we've all been busy and all on top of each other. So he's just super helpful, and he'll cuddle sometimes, and he's just he's really easy to live with. So
in terms of working with Clay, he keeps me on my toes. He always lets me know when it's 11:11 or 12:12 or 1:01, and we look at it on the watch, and he keeps us on track when we're getting off track because he knows what we need to do and he wants it to be done. And Clay I just love Clay so much. He's just the best at being Clay. And that's been super great to work with.
Alrighty, what is the thing that stands out the most about Clay?
There are so many things. For me, he doesn't smile often, but when he does, it's amazing. I love listening to him sing. He sings all the time, or his favorite movie quotes. I always know when he's mad at us if he starts quoting "Where the Wild Things Are." So just, and he's just his memory is amazing. His memory for dates, and he's just always on it and can remind us of things that we may have forgotten.
Kind of going off of the memory thing, my favorite is when we're playing a movie in Miss Numa's class, and he'll have his headphones on and he'll be watching something completely different, and then he'll recite like a whole scene from whatever the whole class is watching without even leaving the computer station.
We've lost remotes from him, rewinding and pausing, the pause button will fall off. I've had to replace several remotes because he'll play when he was 18 months old and could use the PCR back in those days, and would go back and forth. It was crazy.
I love that so much.
And then how has he influenced you throughout your life?
All right, I'm going to try not to get emotional. That's not a fair question. He's just everything from the day he was born that I've done for him. You know, like I did my dissertation about what it's like to mother a child on the spectrum, and just trying to learn how to be the best mom for him. And I think I'm a better person for it. So sorry.
I'm so glad that we get to hear from you. In terms of my life and how Clay's influenced me, he's brought so much joy and just humor, and he's helped me be a little bit more direct with what I need because he's so good at it. And he's just the best. He knows what he loves and he knows what he cares about, and he's really good at that. So
That is awesome. And that is also all the questions I have for you guys.
You say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.